Let the good times roll in with your host, Andrew Dunlap, giving you the latest in Muskie sports. This week, we talk to Travis Schwab, head coach of the men's basketball team, as he talks about the caliber of success he has built into the program in just 1.5 years. Thank you for joining us here on our first show of 2017. I'm here with head coach of the men's basketball team, Travis Schwab. Thanks for coming on.
Hey, thanks for having me. This is a real honor and real pleasure. I've been looking forward to it.
Okay. Now you're still a new coach here on campus. When we take a look back at your first season and how it went, what were some things that stuck out to you?
Well, last season was it was obviously new for everyone as a part of our program, and when myself and my coaching staff got hired, we knew it was going to be a big adjustment, not only for ourselves but for our players. And looking back, I couldn't be happier with how our players responded to us coming in. They immediately bought into everything we brought with us, which was a lot of new things. And so really, last year was about establishing our foundation, defining how we do things, and I give all the credit to our guys for buying into everything. And I think it definitely was a good year from a foundation standpoint. Obviously, we would have liked to have won few more games, but overall it was a great first year last year, and it's carried over into this year.
It was also your first time head coaching a team ever. You've always been an assistant coach, and now here you are in your new first job as a head coach. Is there any big change to it?
You're never really prepared to take over as a head coach until you become a head coach. There's nothing as an assistant that can really prepare you for that. And it's a running joke amongst all assistants. We always say, are you ready to move over 12 inches? Because on the bench, you really only move over 12 inches. But now it's all the decisions are up to me. And there's nobody to ask, hey, you want to do this, you want to do that? Nope. It's, as the head coach, all the decisions start and end with me.
Yeah, you mentioned earlier how the team has had a positive impact last season. Comparing to how the team did before you showed up and after you showed up, both teams had the same record. But you improved your scoring to +9. You improved your free throw shooting percentage +5, and you improved your rebounding by 5. What were some of the things you stressed the team to improve?
Well, you can't tell it by looking at our statistics, but we do stress defense. And but defense is also about understanding. And last year, we had to define how we do things, and everything was new. But our guys, again, bought into it. We did get better defensively as the season went along. And, again, last year was a cultural year about establishing our culture and day in and day out work habits. And so because of the sheer effort that our guys put in, a lot of those numbers improved, and we improved as a team. But again, it didn't equate to the wins and losses that we would have liked last year.
Yeah, but when you came into from Wittenberg, you had this mindset like, okay, this is how I want to run this team, just like I did, or just something similar to what you did in Wittenberg. Was there any point in time where something had to change?
There wasn't a particular point in time when something had to change. It was just about redefining work habits, redefining practice habits, redefining what hard work and true effort mean. And I told the guys in the very first time we met upon me getting hired is that I have a definition of what hard work is, and you guys have a definition of hard work. And the thing is that mine isn't going to change. Mm-hmm. And yours is going to have to come up and meet my definition of hard work. And again, my guys were awesome. They've completely bought in and worked harder than they probably had at any point in their life.
Okay, now we're going to finally jump into this season so far. What have you worked on to improve the most heading into this season?
We have, we told the guys at the end of last season that we needed to spend quality time in the weight room and put on some pounds, and our guys worked their tails off all summer to get bigger and stronger. We also had to shoot the ball better, and you have to make open shots in this game, and so they worked diligently all summer. And we have improved on the offensive end as far as putting the ball in the basket. We are better defensively. So again, I think this season has been the natural progression from, we're not where we want to be yet, but we're on the right road. And again, I give all the credit to the guys for what they've done and their complete buy-in and their leadership. Here we've got a number of guys who have now taken on leadership roles as seniors, and they've embraced that, and they've just been the best example for a lot of our young guys.
Okay, an interesting statistic I found when looking at Muskie basketball's history, the last time that the men's basketball team here on campus had a winning record was back in 2008-2009. How much do you feel that speaks volume to how much the team has changed the way we see basketball here?
Well, I've always felt since the day of getting on campus here that Muskingum University and New Concord really would support this team when we get it turned around. And while we're not fully there, we are winning more games than we're losing right now, and the energy on this campus has been tremendous. And that's only going to get better and better. And but I do think that our guys deserve the attention that they get and the electricity around this program because of how hard they work. And let me tell you, we're soaking it up. It's been a heck of a lot of fun this season with on this campus, and the home game atmospheres have been fun, and it's only going to get better as we continue to work hard and get better. Okay,
and then you put a lot of praise into your team, and that one of the things that stands out about this team overall was when you look at the guys who you usually use in your rotation, most of them are underclassmen, either freshman or sophomore. Heck, one of them is one of the sophomores is a captain, and Jalen Page. So how do you see their talent developing?
Well, looking at our team, it's an interesting mix this year. We are led by two underclassmen in Jarrell Marsh and Marcus Dempsey, a freshman. But we're also very senior laden. So it's an interesting mix of experience on this team. But Marcus and Jarrell are very, very skilled players. They really know how to put the ball in the basket. But it's interesting that our role players, if you will, our defenders, our rebounders, come from our senior class. And again, that's a testament to them because of the effort and the hard work. And they don't really care no one on our team really cares who gets the credit. It's about winning games. And that's a big step in the right direction from a cultural standpoint that we have made.
Okay. And sticking on the team rotation thing, is it fair to say that your team right now mostly revolves around a small ball lineup?
Yes. Yeah, abundantly yes. We are at our best when we are creating shots for our teammates.
Okay.
There's different ways to play basketball, one of which is to pound the ball to the block to your post players. We don't do that. We are playing a small lineup. Our biggest guy being Josh Keys is 6'7", 170 pounds. So we try to create space, create mismatches, and attack the basket looking to create a shot for ourselves or for a teammate. And the good news is we have put 4 really good shooters on the perimeter. So if anyone over helps, we've got a good open 3.
Okay, I think you just basically answered my question I was just about to ask. So I might as well move on to my final thoughts. Like the competition in the OAC is, many say, is probably one of the best in Division III. Yeah, and you currently have a losing record there, yes, but you find yourself in the middle of the pack at the moment. You've beaten some of the best in the OAC, but at the same time you've lost to them. You've beaten the worst teams in the OAC. At the same time you've won against them. With the final round tournament game coming up soon, what is it going to take for the Muskies to break out of the OAC?
Well, the OAC, in my opinion, is the best league in the country. And it is a league in which every team has good players, every team has good coaches. And as I've told my team, we've still got a lot of our goals that still lie out ahead of us. But every team in the league is saying the exact same thing right now. And it's going to be the team that improves over these final 3 weeks of the regular season that is going to have a chance to have a heck of a lot of fun. And the OAC tournament this year potentially could just be a wild tournament in which, because the league has proven anyone can beat anyone on any given night. So we just got to keep, our motto all year is keep grinding. And we're just grinding every day in practice, working our tails off, working to improve, because if we continue with those work habits, you get into the tournament, anything's possible. And, postseason basketball is a heck of a lot of fun. And, we're really working hard to achieve the goal of getting a home game in the tournament, because I know both the campus and the community would really embrace a chance to watch home postseason basketball.
That sounds like something most fans here would really enjoy. And thank you for coming on. And thank you for watching. You can check out our YouTube channel, Orbit Media TV, and subscribe to watch more our videos such as this. Or you can follow us on our Twitter or Facebook. We also have our Orbit Media online website if you want to check out more content. Thank you for joining us.